Hi you guys, so now I am going to plant this General Lee cucumber, and I am planting it up against my steps and the steps railing. And if you can see through here, these are the starters that we started in that little mini greenhouse. They're in cardboard egg cartons, which you can see very well here. So I already did this one, and like I said, with the other things that I've planted, if this does not survive, I want to go ahead and put seeds right next to it. That way I do not lose 2 weeks of germination or growing or planting time. So I've already got a stick here where I want it. I'm just going to remove that. I'm going to slide 3 of those seeds in, and this particular type of cucumber only wants a 1/2 inch depth. This other one, which is a pickling cucumber, and this is from Lake Valley Seed. And I like the way that they put a little picture up here of what you can expect this to look like when it begins to germinate. That I haven't really found that on other ones, and I think that that is really nice, especially for first-time gardeners. So here I'm just going to place it in. We're trying to get this level, so our dirt wants to be about level with what we've already got it here, and I'm just going to bring that in, and you can see right here that that stem wants to bend. It's done enough in that little mini greenhouse. It's sick of it. It's time to come out here and to get it planted. And I am in zone 5. It is April 28th. I'm planting these about 2 weeks before what you really should be planting them. And I'm tapping this in very nicely. And then I'm going to bring my stick over here next to it and make a nice little hole. And I'm going to put these seeds in it. It's hard to, there we go. And this one wanted 1 inch. Tap that in. Now, after I get done watering this, because I'm going to fill the entire bed here, I'm going to come back and I'm going to put these little milk cartons over it. Because remember, I'm doing this about 2 weeks before it's recommended that I start planting. And I'm going to make sure that I've got just a girl thing. I've got that to where that's not in my eyesight, that old label. And I'm doing this pretty early in the morning. It's about noon here. So I can start to build up the heat within this little mini greenhouse. So if you do this at 7 or 8, it's not going to get through the night because it has no heat trapped in it. I'm also choosing to do this right here because I'm against brick and I'm against concrete. I'm against an entire house, which is a windbreak, and all of the rest of this is a solar heat bank. And I'm also at ground level, so I can pull in the heat from the ground. If you look over here, these are my little tomato bins. I tried doing this out here last year. Some of it worked, some of it didn't, but it is elevated. It's not in the ground. There is no heat bank, that's just wood back there. And it's really kind of out in the open, so it was exposed to a lot of the wind. So I decided to come out here and try that early this year, really hedging my bets by just going with what I've got. I've got this up against the house, I've got this heat bank, I've got windbreaks, I'm using these little mini, personalized, I guess, greenhouses. So we'll see how that goes in a couple weeks. Thank you so much. Love you. Have a great day. Hope you subscribe.